This is TWiT.
Richard, you bought a computer.
Finally.
Just so people know as a background, Richard has been using a Surface Book 2 for the duration. I believe that machine dates back to at the latest 2014, but probably 2013.
It's an antique.
That's not right. No, maybe that's not right.
The Book 2's from 2018. So
2018. Okay.
Computer terms, that's
pretty old.
I always said computers, dog years is 7 years. I always said computers like 15 years. So, so a 5-year-old laptop is really 75 years old. I think that's
I see what you're saying. Like it's dog years.
It's dog years.
Yeah.
It's laptop years.
Yeah.
Double dog years.
Double dog years. That's good. I like it.
Yeah.
So what did you get?
We went with and it's we because the she who must be obeyed also needed a laptop, and she does CAD, so she wanted lots of horsepower, needed a big GPU.
So you get, wait a minute, you get twin laptops?
Oh yeah, we got matchies. Yeah, definitely. It's romantic, isn't it?
You don't have to, you could get something different.
I offered, and she's like, no, let's just get two the same.
Okay.
So we both got Surface.
Wow.
What'd you
Surface Studio 2s.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the new laptop. With the 4060s in them, so they got lots of horsepower.
Oh, that 4060, nice. No battery life.
Not compared to a Mac, goodness knows, but
Yeah.
Do they?
But it has an NPU.
It does.
Oh, nice.
So,
that's important.
Remember, this was kind of it will end the year as being the only, I believe, I'm positive, the only 13th gen mobile chipset from Intel. PC based on a 13th gen mobile chipset from Intel that has an NPU. It's an add-on part. It's not integrated into the processor. It's actually something they added to the microphone.
I am of the opinion, and I put my money where my opinion was, which is a little uncomfortable, but that really, at this point, no, you really shouldn't buy a computer without AI processor of some kind in it. Because even if...
Not that we have a lot of software that's utilizing it, right?
But no, I know, but it will, is what I think. I downloaded a local Lambda model onto my MacBook, and I'm playing with it and doing some stuff. And I think ultimately you may well do a lot of local ML stuff. And furthermore, that means you should probably get pretty big hard drives because these things, the models are pretty huge.
Eat up some disk space,
yeah.
We did go terabyte, and part of what made us pull the trigger was Black Friday. Like the discounts were 10+, 10-15%. Like they were substantial.
Nice. Oh, that's good.
And that was just a forcing function to say we need to decide. It's time. So we decided.
Good. That seems like a good choice. Was it a 14? Yeah. Was it 14-inch? What's the screen size? Because it's 3. Is it 3x2 still on the? Yeah,
it's it's an odd resolution.
I actually love the 3x2. That's actually, to me, the best reason to get a Surface. I think that's a really nice aspect ratio for desktop.
The screen was a little different.
Yeah, they used to always be 3000 by 2000, but it's probably higher res than that.
This is the Surface the desktop.
This is 2400 by 1600.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2400 by 1600. Okay.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. They've invented terms for these things.
It's just a weird resolution. I've got a 4K external monitor sitting beside it.
So you don't. That doesn't matter then. Yeah. In this, it's got the new tilty thing. It doesn't detach anymore, though, right?
No.
Which is good.
I wanted that.
Yeah, but that thing.
Not that you ever did that, right? Like
no. You did it once as a parlor trick, and then you said, and then you did it again by mistake because sometimes they'd come loose, but. No one ever uses it.
I would occasionally do it to taunt iPad Pro users. I'd take the screen off, turn it around, and put it down, and then hang the keyboard off the back of the airline seat in front of me, so it would just stay in place.
That's a nice trick, actually. I love doing that. Yeah. Have you used the tent mode where it covers up the keyboard yet? You have.
Yeah. I set that up watching. I'm going through all the MCU in chronological order because I'm a sadist.
Oh, jeez.
So I
don't care if it's a bad movie. It's third in a series, and I'm watching it.
Yeah. Well, it's fun to mix the TV shows in with.
Oh, you're even doing the WandaVision and all of that. Wow.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's a ton of them. That's great.
Yeah.
So I knocked out a few episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in tent mode.
So let me just build this so we could see kind of the spec here. So 13 gen with this is a 4050, so let's go to 4060. Does it say where where you add the NPU, or it's just?
Oh no, it's in.
It's just there.
Yeah.
So all of them have the NPU, or
Yeah.
no? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, because that's Microsoft. They want you to have neural processing.
That was the only meaningful hardware announcement I thought at that show is this. We're shipping a high-end laptop with an NPU.
32 gigs or 64 gigs of RAM? How much RAM?
64.
Yeah, of course. And again,
we went back and forth on whether to go Ada versus the GeForce. I think the GeForce just has more generalized support.
What's the Ada? It's an RTX 2000. Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a workstation GPU.
Oh,
Arguably, that's
what your wife needs for AutoCAD, right?
Yeah, she's using the 4060 is well supported by the CAD program she uses.
Yeah. Remember that used to had to have a Quadra.
Yeah.
To do this AutoCAD stuff and so forth, and they really were the same thing, but the same chip, but they.
This is a big thing. I don't know a lot about this market, but when I talk to HP and Lenovo about their workstation stuff, it's getting these machines certified for those products is a big deal.
Yeah.
Obviously, so I'm sure I don't know what Microsoft did along those lines, but these chipsets are all designed for this, so I'm sure it's great for her stuff.
Well, congratulations. Have they arrived? They've arrived. Thanks. Yeah, you're using them. Yeah.
I got mine just before we left, and hers arrived after we left.
It's a nice feeling to get a new laptop. Yeah. That's so fun.
And like the day before you're going to fly out for a week and go, I am going to go fly close to the sun.
This is going to take a while. Yeah, exactly.
What do you do, Richard, to build your new Windows machine? Do you have a script or use Chocolatey or Winget? What do you do?
I'm a Chocolatey and box starter guy, but I ended up tearing a bunch of it apart just because more M365 now. Yeah. So it ended up being a pretty manual process.
Oh,
I would think do that every once in a while.
Yeah. Start from scratch. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Yeah, I do it all the time. That's my whole life.
Yeah. I'm starting to understand why Paul's angry all the time now.
Yeah. When I got the
I spent 30 minutes configuring something so I could take one screenshot, yesterday. No, I mean, that's my life. Like, that's what it's like.
Oh, Paul.
No, I mean it. Like, that's
all I got to say is don't ever do this this Hoffman process thing I did, because you will never go back to that. You will say, what was I doing that for?
Right. I don't need to be confronted by the futility of my life. Let me just keep going. It's important to have forward momentum.
Get enlightened, my friend, because you may have regrets. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know.
Can you see?
I help
pain,
people
folks?
Occasionally. I don't feel that I've wasted.
You're making a difference. No, that's good. You're sacrificing.
You got that screenshot because nobody else was going to get it. By golly, it needed to exist.
Nobody's even going to see it. It's the most pointless thing in the world. It's a feature no one can use.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Thurrott is doing this for you. He's sacrificing his health, his happiness.
I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but you could say it. No, I just, I don't know. You just want to get it right.
No, it's definitely, dealing with your own compulsions there.
Oh, that's so funny.
I didn't take that screenshot for any of you. I took it for me.
It's for me.
Right.
Well,
no, it's like, I'm going to make this happen. I don't care how long it takes.
You have to be complete. Yeah.
It's a completionist thing.
Yeah. I feel your pain, Paul. That's all I'm saying.
It's hard. It's hard being this OCD. I don't know.
We all are. I think that's something we all have in common.
Hey, we should talk Linux. It's the operating system that runs the internet, but your game consoles, cell phones, and maybe even the machine on your desk. You already knew all that. What you may not know is that TWiT now has a show dedicated to it, the Untitled Linux Show. Whether you're a Linux pro, a burgeoning sysadmin, or just curious what the big deal is, you should join us on the Club TWiT Discord every Saturday afternoon for news, analysis, and tips to sharpen your Linux skills. And then make sure you subscribe to the Club TWiT exclusive Untitled Linux Show. Wait, you're not a Club TWiT member yet? Well, go to twit.tv/clubtwit and sign up. Hope to see you there.